It's the NBA on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. It's the Miami Heat facing the Houston Rockets. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Tatum out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Eaton in at center.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Johnson surveying the floor. Jordan against Pippen. Jordan kicks to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Johnson against Simmons. Johnson can't get it to go.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Now, here's Jordan. Outside Tatum. Wembanyama, a screen on Havlicek. Tatum, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Moses Malone.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, here's what Houston's head coach had to say earlier. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. And Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Miami, they have been perfect with the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Shooting for Miami, Magic Johnson.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. On the wing, Malone. Covered by Johnson.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game. And he's good on the second. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Havlicek against Tatum.
In the first 2 minutes.
Tatum on the wing. Over Havlicek. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
Now that mid-range jumper is so on point. Jason Tatum is a 3-level scorer.
Inside. And Simmons slams it in.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Johnson following the score by Houston. Pass to Jordan. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Simmons against Johnson. Pippen outside. 4 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Making the effort to create for his team. Pippen uses the pick and roll flawlessly.
Johnson against Simmons. Outside Tatum. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Malone finds Pippen. And it's blocked.
And having Eden protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
And it's Pippen in the corner. Over Tatum. And Pippen gets it to go. Pippen's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Stolen by Havlicek. Outside, Simmons. Here's the 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Houston Rockets, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the floor for Miami, they've got Wembanyama. Magic Johnson is out there with Jordan. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Eaton in at the 5. Pippen, the pass to Havlicek. Here's Malone. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Tatum finds Wembanyama. Tatum setting the pick for Wembanyama. Simmons against Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Over Simmons. Tatum no good. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 5-point game. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Heat moving the ball around. Johnson dishes to Tatum. Outside Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Pippen. It's rebounded by Houston. Malone's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Havlicek. Jordan with some nice D.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
The Heat trail by 7.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half of the game. Johnson with a screen on Pippen. Jordan the pass to Tatum. Outside for Wembanyama. Jordan looking around. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Simmons against Tatum. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
Both free throws good from Havlicek.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Jordan. Here's Johnson. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Houston. Malone's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Simmons with it. Down low. 40 seconds left to play here in the half. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior. Yes, sir.
Simmons passes to Havlicek. Simmons a screen on Jordan. The offensive rebound. Chamberlain kicks to Pippen. Outside, Simmons. Chamberlain a screen. Tries again. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jordan drives in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. With one on Pippen.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Miami, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. And so we wrap up the first half. Rockets lead by 6. And we'll be back with the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 6. We've got Moses Malone. Chamberlain is out there with Pippen. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Simmons in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
The Heat trail by 6. Johnson finds Tatum. Johnson with a screen on Pippen. The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Malone. Tatum's gone 2 for 5 tonight. To the inside. Deflects the pass. And taken away by Magic. To the paint. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Rockets leading by 6. And a minute played as the second half gets going. To the middle. It's intercepted. In transition, here comes Miami. And the layup is good.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get them some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
Outside Pippen, back to Simmons. Wembanyama against Malone, and that one drops for him. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
Tatum against Havlicek. Tatum no good. Here's Houston now. Up top, Pippen. Covered by Johnson. Kicks it out to Malone. Five to shoot. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Johnson dishes to Jordan. Ball's not loose. Pippen with the steal. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. And Simmons slams it in.
That's where you get the ball to Ben Simmons, right at the rim. He's got size and athleticism. Look out.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA.
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Now, here's Johnson. Jordan outside. Tatum finds Wembanyama. Good ball movement here by the Heat. From the top of the key, Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Havlicek. Miami grabs the miss. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Tatum looking around. Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage number. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th, we've got Jordan. And Wembanyama is out there with Tatum. Then it's Johnson, and it's Eaton into the 5 spot. And good that time. Jordan's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Miami.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
Johnson against Pippen. Havlicek outside. Over Jordan. And it's Havlicek missing.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Pippen against Jordan. And here's Tatum for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that 3-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Chamberlain with a screen on Tatum. Inside. Throws it down, JT!
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
And Simmons kicks to Malone. Chamberlain with a screen on Johnson. And that one's good by Pippen.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Havlicek. Here's Eaton. Malone with the block. .146 left in the game. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away. Just doing a great job creating chaos.
Tatum with another miss. Houston leading by 6. Here's Simmons to the inside. Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Simmons against Johnson. Down low. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, when Simmons looks to score, it just balances that ability to pass the basketball. Love when he's aggressive.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And here's Miami. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
To the inside, here's Chamberlain. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10. And Johnson drops them both. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pippen outside. Back to Simmons. Pass to Malone. On the wing, Havlicek. Guarded by Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Houston Rockets. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also Jimmy Butler out there, and it's Kirilenko in at the power forward position. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the basket by Houston, pass to Kirilenko. Now Thompson from outside the arc. The rebound by Malone. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Rockets for a minute. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. BA?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And just over a minute played here to start the game. To the inside. Here's Chamberlain. No good off the glass. Philadelphia with the ball. Butler passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Kirilenko. Takes the three. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Houston with another miss.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. The shot, no good. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Over to the left wing. Here's Pippen. Hits a three-pointer.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first. Outside Butler. Pass to Kirilenko. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's closely guarded. Here's Pippen. Back to Simmons. Here's Malone. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. This one for 3. Not going to go that time. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. Simmons against Butler. Fires the 3. Kirilenko, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pippen. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Butler. No points so far. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Pippen.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And that one drops for him.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Houston. They lead by a bucket. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The Sixers trailing. We've got Ben Simmons, and it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Pass to Pippen. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Pippen's got 6.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Butler against Simmons. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
Pass to Chamberlain. Tipped. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Butler with the ball. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Malone. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Chamberlain. And that one is stuffed right through.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No made baskets yet. Butler passes to Kirilenko. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target at the rim.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Pass to Havlicek. There's a screen from behind the arc. Buries it from 3. Havlicek's got 5 now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Pass to Kirilenko. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. Philadelphia with another miss.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Simmons. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. '76ers trail by 6.
Yo, check Jimmy.
Butler surveying the floor. No good from outside. Here's Havlicek, defended by Thompson. Havlicek passes to Simmons. They set the pick. Clock at 4. Here's Chamberlain. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. And it's an 8-point Houston lead.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Simmons against Butler. Over Simmons. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here.
76ers ball.
That'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we finished off one half of play. It's Houston up by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so soft. Give it up for the participants.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 8-point game. Taking a look at the 76ers. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Havlicek. Pass to Simmons. Here's Havlicek. Back to Simmons. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. 76ers trail by 5. Kirilenko passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Rockets foul. Scottie Pippen. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Kirilenko. Back to Butler. From deep. It's hauled in by Houston. Malone's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Simmons. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Chamberlain. He's off on the layup. And here is Thompson. Pass to Butler.
Tonight.
Back to Butler. And Havlicek pulls it down. Houston leading by 5. From 18 feet away. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Pippen's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Philadelphia calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Kirilenko passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Chamberlain, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Wasting no time matching the slam with one of their own.
Showing some serious fight right there. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Kirilenko. Pass to Thompson. Launches a 3. Oh, and Klay makes that 3 look so easy.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Klay does so efficiently with that J.
Here's Havlicek. Back to Simmons. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. 6 to shoot. Malone, pass to Simmons. Launches it. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kirilenko. Simmons defending. There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Butler passes to Thompson. And there's the screen. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, you got to stay in front of Clay. If you're going under the screen and he recognizes that, you're going to get scored on.
Back to Simmons. Here's Pippen. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Rockets on. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. So it's the Rockets now. 3-point lead. We've got Ben Simmons, and it's Pippen in at the 4 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Puts one up from 19. Another one falls for Houston. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Kirilenko from downtown. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Simmons. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. '76ers trail by 5. Now here's Butler. Here's Kirilenko. Sinks the tray.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
Pass to Malone. Back to Simmons. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And that makes it a tie ball game.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over the last break. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. It's deflected, and they recover it. Here's Chamberlain. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination.
Now here's Simmons. Malone, pass to Simmons.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Chamberlain. Over Butler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a tough break as his 2nd attempt is no good at the line. 76ers trail by 3. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th. Kirilenko passes to Thompson. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Pure from 3-point range.
And that is a potential game changer. Thompson maintaining his calm and coming through.
Simmons, the pass to Chamberlain. Deflected! And he recovers it. And the basket is good. Chamberlain's got 9 points now in the 2nd half. 1:16 left in the game. There's a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. Malone, defended by Thompson. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now it's a 5-point Houston lead.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Butler against Simmons.
Timeout.
Philadelphia calls timeout. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Say it with me now. S-G-A. Get it done.
Now here's Simmons to the paint. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pippen, pass to Simmons. Here's Malone. Back to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Now, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
To the inside. Here's Kirilenko. Money. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And Philadelphia calls time here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Now Butler. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
From deep, here's Simmons. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game.
Here we go.
Butler with the ball. We've got Ben Simmons, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Here's the pick. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Thompson. Here's Kirilenko. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Havlicek. Butler covering. Simmons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Chamberlain. Shot clock at 6. Pippen. Pass to Havlicek. And a three-pointer off the mark. Simmons against Butler. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Havlicek's gotten all but 1 to fall. He's 5 of 6 now. And Philadelphia calls time here. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pippen. Butler covering. Pippen, pass to Chamberlain. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Inside, Kirilenko. Money!
In a game this tight and this late, That level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
Simmons looking around. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Over Butler. Oh, offline. Another tie. And we're going to have a second overtime. And we've got more action. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to lay down. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Thompson. They set the pick. Inside. Got a piece of it. Here's Havlicek. Down low. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. To the inside. Kirilenko passes to Butler. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Thompson. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 9 rebounds now. Pippen pass to Simmons. Oh, there's the alley. Outside Butler. Jimmy Butler on the attack.
Jimmy Butler not going to back down in that situation, just inviting some contact.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. Chamberlain. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Butler. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots a fadeaway. They get it back. Abdul-Jabbar. And it's good.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Timeout call. Houston. Him alone. Here's Chamberlain. Fires from the corner. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Chamberlain passes to Pippen. Doesn't go that time. And an intentional foul right there.
Chamberlain. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Andre Kirilenko. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Timeout called. Houston. 17 seconds left to play in the second OT period. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
This one belongs to the 76ers. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
They really dug deep into their energy reserves and showed their determination to get this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching.